Hi, welcome to How To Happiness. My name is Paula Christie and I'm really glad to be able to welcome you finally to the first introduction video of How To Happiness. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while and it's taken some energy and time to learn all the things that I needed to learn in order to get this information out to you. Ultimately, I'm a person who hasn't always been completely happy. I've had my anxiety and self-esteem issues, confidence issues, also been really caught up with all that drama, life story drama, the ups and downs, the roller coaster, and the highs and excitement, but the lows and complete unhappiness. So I've learnt some things along the way about how to get rid of some of that emotional baggage, those things that keep bringing us down and keeping us in a place that's unhappy. And I wanted to be able to share those things because I'd learnt so much and they were so valuable to me, and I feel so much happier now without all that stuff, that I think it's a really valuable lesson for lots of people. And they're really, some of the techniques are so easy, you just need to know about them. You just need to give them a try to see how much happier you can be. So, I'm really pleased that I'm here and we're ready to get started. You'll find more information about my story on my website at How To Happiness. It has a full description of my lifestyle, well, a fairly full description. I left out the boring bits, but of how I really got here. So if you want to know more about that, please go and visit. You'll see some strange pictures of me and things as well, which will be fun. But once I made a decision that I was going to get happier, which was probably about 8 or 9 years ago, when my son was born, and I started to see how my life looked or could look in his eyes, and the things that I wanted to pass on to him, what I had, I wasn't that happy with. So I decided to make a change and start looking for the answers, and that's exactly what I did, and I found a lot of them, and you'll find most of them on here so that you can do them too. So ultimately, that's what How To Happiness is about. It's about giving you some options and some easy ways to clear some of that emotional stuff out of your life that keeps you, and has done me, in a bad place and keeps us from actually having a lot of happiness in our lives. I'm hoping that the How To Happiness sign is going to be something a little bit different than maybe some other stuff that might be out there, or books, self-help books and things that you may have read, because I want to make it a really practical site, a place where there's exercises and how-tos, leaflets and things to print out so that you have them with you so you can actually use them, ways to show you how to install these things into your life. There's a lot of self-help stuff out there, but it doesn't always tell you how you're supposed to use it. It tells you how things should be different, but how do you do it? So I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to share some of that stuff with you, give you exercises and jobs, to do, so that you can actually experience the changes and the techniques, so that you can choose which ones are the ones that are going to help you, and you can decide whether they actually make you happier or not. On the How To Happiness side, I'm planning to do a lot of videos, so you'll see a lot of me doing this sort of thing, hopefully getting better quality all the time, but also hoping to put in transcripts of the blogs, MP3 downloadable transcripts, so that you can download them and take them on the train with you and things, and of course there'll be written blogs and things as well, and things you can print out, so PDFs, so that you can print them out and take them with, or do them at home or whatever. So I'm hoping whatever style suits you will be there for you to be able to access this information and make it something that you can use which is the main thing here, is that it's usable. You can actually take something away and put it into your life. One of the main programs that I want to offer you is the happiness survey. This is a 10-point questionnaire that will help to decipher at what point you are on the happiness scale, to see whereabouts you are on the happiness scale. So there's information on there. There'll be information connected with that that'll tell you where you therefore stand, and as well as giving you a point at which to start. The survey I'm hoping will be used by you as you work through some of these exercises and things, so that you can see on a real scale whether the techniques and things that you're using are actually bringing more happiness into your life. So it's one used as a point at which to start, and another as a measurement guide, something that you can track your progress and really see how you're progressing. And it helps with motivation to keep you going when you know you really are feeling better, because you don't always notice unless you sit down and take a note of it and really check it out. So I'm hoping that the happiness survey will be really helpful, a really helpful tool for you as we progress through and get rid of some of that baggage. Yeah. Something else I'd really like you to use as a tool for you, and also for other people who visit the site, is to put your comments in on the blog at the bottom of whatever section that you've used and found useful. This way I get some feedback on how it's going, whether I've really made it clear and given you good examples and exercises that really help you to put the technique into practice. But also, as well as doing that, you'll be inspiring other people to have a go themselves. When they hear that you've tried it and it worked for you, then they'll be more likely to give it a go as well. And it's important to help encourage other people, and your encouragement is only going to make you happier, because what you give, you get back, you see. So it works both ways. So I'm hoping that you'll make some comments for us so that we get some feedback and also help others to get motivated to make a start too. So in summing up, this is a practical site to help give you ways of becoming happy. Practical as in exercises and techniques that actually work and are easily fitted into your life to make changes that will make a difference to you and how you live from here on into the future. In the next video, I'm going to talk about whether you deserve happiness, whether people need to deserve it in order to get it, and what it is we need to do to gain happiness. In the meantime, you might like to check out the happiness survey and see where you stand on that, and whether you're comfortable with that point at which you find yourself on the happiness scale. So I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. Until then, bye.